What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt Taville with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Yordenis Ugas. Todo Cuba, Cuba la gente. Ugas stated, "I don't know what the F happened. That wasn't the Spence that fought me." He said, that wasn't the Spence that fought me. He seemed like a completely different person. Okay. I think at 154, Ugas said the rematch will be a more competitive fight. Those are the words of Yordenis Ugas, and let me counterpunch. Well, Ugas is supposed to say that. Ugas is supposed to think that. Why? Because Ugas got beat the fuck up. And keep in mind, people, counterpunching Yordenis Ugas. Yordenis Ugas stopped fighting after round 6 or 7. Ever since he belted Errol Spence into the ring with those 1-2 combinations, and he hit him in his mouthpiece, and he looked and shit like something's wrong with him, and Yordenis Ugas hit him, and he went into the ropes, and Yordenis Ugas stood back like he was catatonic. That was strange to me. And then all of a sudden he stopped fighting, but he wanted to show people that he was strong, but he wasn't throwing punches. That wasn't the Yordenis Ugas that I remember seeing either. So touche for you. Counterpunching you, Ugas. It wasn't you. Oye, Yordenis, en esta pelea con Errol Spence, tú luchar muy diferente que otro peleas. Ok, tú eres muy diferente con él. Hasta un golpe grande, tú tienes 7 rounds. Tú pelea diferente después. Okay? So, saying that, I think if Errol Spence fought anybody differently, and Ugas thinking he fought differently, Ugas, has another thing too to consider. Ugas is a guy that also beat Terrence Crawford in the amateurs, so in his mind, he's thinking, you know what, this is the same damn Terrence Crawford that I beat twice, I think, right? So I don't have really respect for Terrence anyway. Styles make fights, and Yordenis Ugas could have been the guy that fought if Ugas would have upset Terrence Crawford. Errol Spence. So, but it didn't happen that way. And again, it just wasn't the type of okay, cool. It just wasn't the type of issue that I think that he would have been concerned with, because he, again, beat Terrence Crawford in the amateurs, and he got beat the fuck up by Errol Spence. You know what I mean? So I think if anything at all, I think Yordenis Ugas still doesn't respect the person that he's beaten. Now, if we want to go back to the history of Cuban fighters, let's say, for example, Felix Savon, guys like that, right? And Stevenson, you got guys, Cuban fighters like Savon, Stevenson. These guys never went pro. And what happens is these guys, in Casamayor, he went pro because he defected eventually, and he had a great career. But these guys have beat other future champions and future millionaire superstars in the sport years ago when they were in the amateurs. Since they never really went to pro, they can't see the perception or give those fighters the satisfaction of looking at them as serious competition, because they've already been there and done that with those fighters. I think Ugas has that same mindset towards Terrence Crawford, but I do agree with Ugas with this. I think at 154, it will be more competitive. How much competitive? We don't know. Do I think he's going to win? Hell no. But he will be more competitive. So you guys tell me what you think of Errol Spence fighting differently to Yordenis Ugas. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!